Alright, I have here today the LG Ally. The LG logo. It's a Verizon phone, not even out yet. There's the LG logo again. It's a really slick device. I won't lie, when I first got it, I thought I was getting just another LG phone, but I guess I've got a bad taste in my mouth from LG. Had an LG, I believe it was an 8350, red flip phone. Did the job, but there was nothing special about it. Also had an LG chocolate. I just didn't like it. I'm a smartphone guy, and just didn't have a smartphone. Nearly killed me. So when I got it, I thought, oh, you know, LG, whatever. But this phone has been something else. It's got 2.1 pre-packed in there. It's pretty awesome. As you can tell right there, live wallpapers. From what I understand, this is only running a little more processor than the Droid. I think this comes stock as 600. So it runs live wallpapers. That's one of my favorite ones, Pixel Zombie live wallpapers. Me and my wife like to watch it, so I'll give you kind of a preview. Green dots are human, red dots are zombie, blue dots are zombie killers. There's settings. You can set how many zombies you want and killers you want, etc., etc., and then you can just set the wallpaper. It does run. It runs fluidly. That's one of the first things I noticed, was that it did run live wallpapers. I couldn't believe it. Let me see if it'll... Okay. As you can see, the home setup here, just went home, it's a little different. It's got a back button, it's got the call button, it's got home, menu, end, and a search button. You can't really see it because of the light, but it's a little bit raised here. The buttons, 4 buttons there are raised. The other 2 are touchscreen buttons, so it's pretty cool. Let me get... neural network, I believe it's called, running here. The phone's pretty responsive. I have, well, no I can't, but it says set wallpaper there. And there's neural network running in all its glory, or Nexus wallpaper, whatever you want to call it. It's really just, the phone's been really nice. It's a little unresponsive at times, like I said, but we have 5 home screens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, running on 2.1, running LG. It's the Ally. It's really smooth. Other than, like I said, a couple hiccups every now and again, but it's got a lot going on for what it is. Right now I've got Scribble running, so whenever I in the first icon there, whenever I've got it in the tilted position, it will stay on. When I've got it in the off position, it'll go off. It's also running the 2.1 app drawer, so that's pretty impressive for this phone, considering that I thought it was going to be a dud, and it runs live wallpapers and the 3D app drawer. There's the dialer, pretty nice. Take it out of focus again. Contacts are there, favorites are there. It's pretty sweet that way. It is a little different looking. Pretty good with 2.1. That came with it. It's a messages widget. Came with the phone. Speaking of which, let's go to my last screen where I've got some blank space. Yeah, a bunch of different widgets came with this phone. Kind of different. I guess every phone's going to come with something different. I've never seen that alarm clock on anything else. Those are all my beautiful widgets. Dual clock is a different one for me. LG calendar. Of course, that's going to be on an LG phone. LG Socialite, which combines Facebook and Twitter. I'll show you that in a bit. There's that messaging app. Comes preloaded with MySpace, which I don't use anymore. There's a weather app there. That's LG. I'll take you over to the LG screen soon and show you home. It's actually an app called Themes. You click on that and you can go LG Home. Takes you to the LG Home theme. The launcher is different. You got call button, contacts, messaging, internet. It's got that widget I showed you, the weather widget. There's a music widget, normal. Power launcher widget. Show you some of the widgets on here now. Widgets. There's alarm clock. Widgets. There's, let's see here, dual clock. Wants you to set up your time. LG calendar. Pretty nice. That's pretty nice. LG. Facebook, Twitter. You click it. Brings up your updates. Then these buttons here, up and down. Scroll through them. Everything else on this phone is basically the same. It's got great call quality. It's easy to text on. I'm going to show you the keyboard because it's a little weird in a second. Make sure there's no more widgets. There's that weather widget. Just tells you to get a default city. And then it sets you up there. There's your apps. Go back to themes. I prefer Android Home. Brings that back up. The keyboard is a little strange. It's a QWERTY keyboard and all, but you can tell it goes ZXCV spacebar BNM. So it's normal, other than the spacebar's not down here anywhere. It's integrated into the keyboard, which I find to be very goofy. I've not yet get used to it. Over time I would. I remember thinking that about a lot of keyboards, so it's pretty different. It's kind of got a cool font on it. Caps lock there. The number keys are first, like on G1s. I like how there's a home button and a menu button right on the keyboard. That's quite a bit bigger of a pad as well. It's been pretty nice to function and use around a little bit. Other than that, it really is just a really solid phone. Good for any user, really. I mean, it's just been really nice, really nice. This phone, because it's just been great this past week. It's got a dedicated volume rocker. It's got your USB charging. It comes with a 4 gig SD card, and there's the camera. There's the camera lens. And yeah, like I said, really nice. So go out and grab this phone.